Back on FDUKnights.com with Fairleigh Dickinson head coach Greg Herenda. He has just found out that his NEC champion Fairleigh Dickinson Knights will take on Prairieville in Dayton in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. Coach, you're going dancing for the second time in 4 years. I know you're pumped.
It's really, I'm exhausted right now. We just had a full practice. We just had an open gym for 300-400 people and a great march to madness. And to find out that we're going to play a championship team in Prairie View, in Dayton, and then with the potential to go on and play the Gonzaga Bulldogs. You know, Paul, now that it's clearing out, it's kind of hitting home that it's incredibly, we're incredibly fortunate. We really are humbled, but yet excited to go win a basketball game. We've never won an NCAA basketball game here at Fairleigh Dickinson, and that's our goal. And we have 40 minutes to beat a very good team that up-tempos it, that can go, and that has good players and good coaching. So, but just to answer your question, man, you're right, man. We're very, very, very excited.
Now, this theater was packed to the rafters as they had the watch party here and got the announcement out. I want to know, because you just said a second ago how fortunate you feel.
Right.
What is it like looking up at the screen, waiting for that bracket to come out, waiting for the name, waiting for the name, waiting for the name? Take me inside your head at that time.
Number one, we waited way too long this year. It was like east, south, whatever the brackets were. It took too long, and I was nervous. I can only imagine being on the bubble because we know we were going. And I'm still like the anxiety, and then my staff, they were all wrong. My staff is trying to figure out, are we going to play Iona, or are we going to play NC Central? But I think Bruce had it. We were going to play Prairie View, and it's eerily like the last time, except now we have a different team, a different mindset. We're going to play, the ball's going to be thrown up, and we're going to start the tournament, and we need to win. You know, so that's my emotion. We need to win. There's a game. There's history in front of us, but all aside, it's 40 minutes of basketball, and we're going to have to play very well to beat a really good Prairie View team.
4 years ago, you played Florida Gulf Coast out in Dayton. Well, 3 goes the second title in 4 years. See, my math isn't very good,
okay,
folks.
No, I get confused with that, too.
I know.
16, and now it's 19.
Exactly.
It's 3, I think.
Very nice. Okay, don't lose count on the scoreboard, okay?
True.
So tell me this. What did you learn from that experience as a coach that will make it better for you this time around? And what can Holloway and Edge, as seniors, tell those kids?
I think you hit it on the – we were really prepared in 16, but we were the third youngest team in America, and we just played a really good Florida Gulf. Like, we weren't nervous. We weren't uptight. We were prepared. We played a better team, and it was evident. I think we're a better team than that 16 team. Obviously, and you said it, with Darnell and with Mike, where we have experience up front, we have experience in the backcourt. So I think we're going with a better team, and I know the outcome is going to be much different, and but we got some work to do to get there. But you're right, man. The comparisons are eerie, but I think now Mike's a man and Darnell's a man, and we've grown up as a program.
All right, final question. What is the secret key, if there is one, that has allowed this team to be on the cusp of doing something that no Fairleigh Dickinson team has ever done before?
I think our togetherness and our ability to do everything in our power that we need to do. Like, so, and you know, with the Giants, man, if you don't protect the quarterback, you know, if you don't, you know, get who wins the edge fight, you know, who's winning in the trenches. We're dotting a lot of I's and crossing a lot of T's. So we're together. And you hear it all the time where, you know, we're family, this team loves each other. This team is incredibly close. I think on the 16 team, obviously, you know, Marcus went left, you know, soon thereafter. Stephon Jiggets went to South Florida. Earl Potts discontinued playing basketball. This group is just here. So, you know, you look back on it and you're like, maybe people were not on the same page. This team is on the same page. And I think that's what makes teams different. You know, you've been in the NFL, man, when you have a team like this, I don't know. I think Bill Parcells coached a lot of teams, and not always the most talented teams, but they were teams that bought into what he said and bought into what he wanted them to play like. And they are Super Bowls, and instead of Super Bowls, we have NEC championships, and hopefully we'll get a NCAA tournament win.
Starts with the coach, fellas. That's Greg Correnda of the Fairleigh Dickinson University Knights. They're going dancing.